getting up this morning and knowing that there were going to be fans at Wrigley?
A lot of fun. Waking up to that. I think a lot of us as players, getting out to Arizona, being back around the baseball field, having that feeling that we haven't been this excited to play baseball in a long time. I mean, that's, times 1,000 now coming back to Wrigley, knowing that we get to open up at home with our first game, get that out of the way, and invite fans back to the stadium. It's going to be awesome.
Jason, a lot of guys getting their shots now. Have you started your procedure? And is it important for you guys to reach that 85% threshold?
I have not got a shot. I think that's a personal decision, a family decision. I know a lot of people with kids have gotten them. Definitely understand that, but I also understand the people that haven't. It's definitely a personal choice, and by no means, if someone doesn't get it, does that mean that you're not going to do everything you can in your power to be safe and keep others safe around you? But yeah, I mean, I think that'll just happen over time. The more people get the vaccine, the more comfortable they get, the more they hear about it.
Jason, do you feel that the 85% threshold puts undue pressure on guys that might not want to do it for whatever personal reasons they have?
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's any more pressure than us being in the first sport last year to go play during a pandemic. We had to move around in ways we never thought we would have to move to play a game we love and to bring some entertainment and joy. So I think, that being said, you should have every right to take as long as you want to decide, when and how and where you want to get a vaccine. But I think, people in general should be able to take their time and decide when and if they want to get that.
Jason, after 6-7 weeks with this team and getting those group, what do you feel the strengths of this ball club are going to be this season?
That stuff is, I always love to say we got to go play baseball to see what we're going to have to lean on. What things we are going to lean on and how we gel together. I think that's still to be determined as a whole. But what is evident when you walk in the door, you see world champions, see players with accolades, you see guys that are great at playing roles. I feel like this is a very well-balanced squad. And I think everyone is in tune to how we want to go about it as a group. And again, we got to go play this season and have some fun with that. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It feels like a very, very young, old veteran team.
You kind of just said it, Jason. Would you describe this as a kind of a blue-collar, working-class team that has outstanding players but really knows how to get after the workload?
I think we have a mix of even more. We've got guys that have spent their whole careers here, or majority of their careers, playing at Wrigley. So that's a different animal when we talk about the day game schedule. Really the bare necessities when it comes down to preparing for a season and preparing for a game throughout the year. But I think other guys have played in other spots that are other big markets and other cities that expect winning. And I think that's one thing that's going to be a lot of fun for us, is that we all gel that together, those vibes on expecting to win, being willing to make sacrifices for each other.
Jason, it feels like we've asked you guys a version of this question for years now, but as a group that's here now on opening day, how have you internalized maybe the finality of this group playing together? This could be like the last year of this group that came together several years ago.
Like we always do, is play every game like it's our last. We really enjoy that, to be honest. I mean, it's trade rumors or talks about what if or what's going to happen. I mean, in my opinion, I feel like that's all really filler time. I mean, at some point, one day, the business is going to be the business. but I also feel like people have made it a business to talk about that what if day and if and when that day comes for like 4 or 5 years now with this group. So somebody's getting paid off of a lot of what ifs with this group. So we're not really into buying into that. We understand what it's going to be. We're all going to push for each other like we always do, even more so probably because we want guys to be established. We want guys to be taken care of, get what they've earned. There's a lot of special players in this group, and I think it's exciting. Rossi talked about it yesterday in our opening meeting. A lot of people have things to prove as individuals, but that's a fun thing when you talk about a group pulling together towards trying to win a championship. So it's very easy to root for your guys.
Jason, do you like the idea that a lot of people are underrating your team, the quote unquote experts? And I'm not one of them. I'm not smart enough to be able to predict, but how do you feel about, some people saying that the Cubs are not the team they've been?
I don't feel anything. If anything, I'll tell them they're right. We're not the team we've been. We're a different team. We're a new team. We've got new players, new faces, some new coaches, right? We've got a new president of operations. There's a lot of similar things. There's some things that are new. But I'll tell you what we do like is we do like that new. The guys that have been here, we welcome it with open arms, and we're looking forward to having some fun this year.